Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Ain't going on good over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Your up downs and your down and ups.
Yeah, all the time.
Remember me? Mike from Michigan.
Yeah, so get right on into it. Right on into it like this. Um. Ooh, shoot. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, both of them.
Yeah,
Both of them.
both those.
Um. I'm gonna just go ahead and ask my questions and get my understanding of the questions that I have, so I could be a smarter guy than what I was when I started the podcast. Because that's the point of it, is to get smarter every day. So I like to get educated. I like to get my education on GAT. So my question is, I had this conversation with someone today. Actually, I think I was talking to. I want to say I was talking to Mama. That's when I get it. When I talk to Mama,
You do that?
I got my deepest conversations when I talk to Mama. It's deep. Um, but she was saying something about something I forget. But what I was asked, I know what happened. I know what happened. I know
Okay,
what happened.
we back.
I know exactly what happened. So, but I can't say what happened because it just came to me what happened. So she was telling me that she has to watch this show, and she was asking me, "Have I seen this show?" She said, "Have you seen this show?" I said, "I ain't." I said, "Mama, I really ain't seen it. And I don't care to see it." She was like, "Yeah, I heard about it, and I gotta watch it." Still not. I'm not getting you. It's not coming back. She said she had to watch this show. She
Oh,
said, "I
okay.
gotta watch it." I was like, "Mama, I don't really." I don't, I heard about it, but I don't really, I don't have no,
I ain't really trying to see that.
yeah, I don't have no, I don't want to watch it. So anyway, the question that I was asking her was, is that what is this new thing as far as what is this the culture of people wanting to act as if everything they do by themselves. Like I don't understand the culture of, or the narrative that wants to be spewed, of that I don't need anybody's help and I can do everything by myself. I the reason that I don't understand it is because I feel like I'm a pretty self-sufficient guy, but I can't do everything by myself. And nor would I ever want to portray that I am doing everything by myself, nor would I shun anybody off that wants to help, because I understand that I can't do anything. I mean, it's I can do some things by myself, but I know that I want help. I want help to advance myself. I want help to be better. I would never shun away help or act as if when I'm getting help that I'm doing everything by myself. So like me and Mama got into that conversation, and it's been I've seen it, and I've been a part of it. So I've seen it from afar, and I've been part of it, to whereas it's just like, you know, some, I don't know, what are we calling them these days? Ladies.
Oh, lovely ladies.
Oh,
Yeah.
some ladies like the narrative of I do everything by myself. And the problem is that it's fine if you do everything by yourself. I mean, I think that's tough, but it's fine. But my problem is that, well, why why would a woman want to push that narrative when she really doesn't do it all by herself? Why would a woman say she doesn't get help, or don't nobody ain't nobody ever helped me out financially, and ain't nobody never did this? And it's just like, but you do get help. Why is it so important for the narrative to be that I don't get any help when you get all the help. When you get tens of thousands of dollars worth of help, I got receipts. Why is that so important to put that narrative out and to tell people that? I don't understand it. And then, like I said, the reason that I don't understand it because I feel like being a man, that narrative might mean more to us as men, but I still wouldn't try to put it out there to say that I still need help. I'll say, look in the camera and say on the live podcast that I need help. I can't, I don't want to, I'm not interested in doing things by myself. I'm interested in putting the right people in place, getting the right help, because I don't know. That's just,
It's just a more efficient way of doing things.
it seems that way. But why is the narrative, why is it so important for women's narrative? Not all, because I guess you got to say that these days, not all, but why is it so important for some women's narrative to be, I do everything by myself?
Yeah, well, just for starters, that's not new. It's
Oh, I didn't say it was new. Did I say it was
you
new?
said new thing.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, my fault. I mean, I'm saying new like, okay, 5 years, 10 years,
Nigga.
10 years?
No.
Oh, 30 years?
Well, look,
I
we've only been
just
grown.
got born.
Right, we're only as grown as we are grown. But like the strong, independent black woman don't need no man is not a new phrase.
It's not.
So that, what you're saying is it's not old at all. I mean, it's not new at all. It's probably older than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's still new.
Well, you knew. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll say
relatively.
Relatively new. I'll say at least 50 years.
Okay.
It's at least 50 years old. It's
So
probably older.
why do women want to have the narrative of I don't need any help and I do everything by myself?
Well,
when they are actually receiving help and not doing things by themselves, why is it so important to say that?
Yeah, well, a badge of honor, if you will. I mean,
From who?
From each other.
Oh.
It's a badge of honor amongst each other. It certainly makes them feel, thank you, Jackie. Certainly makes them feel accomplished, that they don't need a man for anything, of which, again, it's nonsense. Everything that we have, that has been invented in this community as well as others is made by men. Nothing.
I mean, but I'm not even going. I'm not. I mean, that's crazy that I ain't even going that deep.
Okay. Let's take that out of there. Let's take that out of there. It's a ridiculous statement because you still want a man to do something for you. Like, at the end of the day, the I did everything by myself thing doesn't work because you still want a man to do something for you, even in your I don't need no man. It's like it's a Jedi mind trick thing that they're trying to pull, in the sense of saying I don't need you so that everything you do is a plus, when it's really the thing.
That's good. That's good. I like what you did right there. I like where you went with that. That's good. That's good.
Right. And it's like, I don't, the new thing is that I don't, and this is new. It's just a remix. Okay. I don't need you. I want you. That kind of deal.
So I can do everything by myself, and whatever you do is an addition on to what I can do.
And then also the reason that it's I'm gonna come back to I'm gonna come back. But okay. One of the reasons why it's stupid is because you've never been hired for a job based on the things that you're, based on your abilities for that job, just to not do it once you get the job. So, for example, if a woman says, I can pay my own bills, and then you and her get together, what do you think is going to happen? It's probably not going to be paying her own bills.
Yeah, if y'all get together in the same, home in the capacity of being in a relationship, yeah. Like, I mean, no, I don't feel like, and maybe I'm just speaking personally, but if I can afford it, I want to pay the bills, because that's just men. That's just like you got to.
But but the thing of it is that to use that as a as a plus would be like me putting on my resume, I put that I know computer programming languages. You know what I'm saying? And then you
Mhm.
say, "Oh, that's great. That's great. So we're gonna
Yeah.
hire you based on that." And then when you get here and I say, "Okay, cool, we need you to write this code," and they be like, like, why you want me to do that? Like, it's just like, no, no, no. We hired you for it. Remember when you told me that that's you can't use that as a selling mark, this thing when you don't need a man. When you get to me, you're gonna need me to do the thing that you said you can do by yourself.
Mhm.
So it's all like I say, it's like a guilt trip thing, a guilt trip Jedi mind trick that they're trying to pull. And it doesn't look, it hasn't really worked because you know what I'm saying, like just America as a whole, marriage ain't really happening like that. It's just not happening like that on a whole. So like it's not really working. It's
I
like
don't
this.
think,
It
I
just
don't think it's happening in this podcast.
right. You know what I'm saying? But and that's like a thing to me. It's just like it doesn't work. Dudes aren't really falling for. I mean, there's some dudes that fall for it, obviously, but
That's the
like
thing. That's the thing that's crazy to me. Like that's the thing that's crazy. It's like, and we talked about it before, and it's just like I don't know. I wouldn't say that you know,
shovel their own snow.
yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm like, what what are we doing here? Because if we're if I'm me and you, and I'm saying it's certain stuff that I'm not going to allow, it's certain stuff that I'm not going to stand for, it's certain stuff that I'm going to do because I don't care about, I mean, I would think that you'll get to a certain age where you're not caring about like sex like that. Like sex is not going to drive you to be an idiot. Like I would think that everyone will get to that age. Like, look, like I don't care about, you just can't be stupid. You can't be a liar. You can't be you're lazy bastard. Like I don't care about sex. Like that's a given.
Right.
That's but it's guys that's always going to be like, well, you know, I'll be that for you. I'll be whatever you need me to
Oh
be.
yeah, I was trying
And,
to see where you was going.
yeah, but it's always guys that's going to undercut you and say, "Well, he don't want to do that. I'll do it." And it's just like, well, then it just undercuts, what you stand for and what I stand for because it's just like, no, you got to get it right. You got to do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
You
and
can't. You got to cut out the lying. You got to cut out the cheating. You got to cut out the the stupidity. You got to cut this out. And then it's just like, well, this nigga saying, well, you ain't got to cut it out. Just give me some draws and you can do what you want to do. And then they run to that.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, and you know, the kind of dude, and maybe that dude does exist on that level. I don't believe that the dudes who have the options really operate in that way. But the thing that I've always said is that it doesn't need to be every dude. It just needs to be the dudes they want.
I know, but to her, to her,
I mean,
to her, and the age, Lou, is just it's no particular age that you get to that point, but I just feel like at a certain point you get to the point where sex is not driving you to do everything that you want to do. You want a deeper connection from someone other than sex. I just feel now it's 60 years old, Lou, the 60-year-olds that don't give that's still in that. So I won't put an age on it, but I would say that it exists. You nasty bastard. Go ahead.
I'm not saying, and you're saying deeper connection. Like I would say a more practical connection.
that too.
What, but deeper I mean, like, because deeper connection implies something that I don't like. Like, I don't like when, like, man, have you ever talked to you like, I don't feel like I'm deep. I be just saying stuff and I say
You
what
ain't
I
deep?
feel.
You not deep?
I don't think I am.
You don't feel like you deep?
Nah.
You taking a freaking mechanic engineering fucking Bill Gates class. I don't feel like I'm deep. But what I'm saying is the polarities.
Polarities, I knew it.
I
I knew
nigga,
it.
you deep.
Nah, but the thing is it for me, like, I despise when people try to sound smart.
Mm.
I despise it. And so that when you say deeper connection, women get off on saying deeper connection.
And don't mean nothing.
It don't mean jack
Okay,
shit. It just means fluidity. It means chaos. It means ambiguity. It means a bunch of things that are just intangible.
Them are some big words for somebody who don't like the sound.
No, but it means
fluidity. What'd you say? Fluidity,
ambiguity.
ambiguity. Come on, man. Come on, encyclopedia.
No.
Okay.
But what it means is it's nothing in particular.
I know what it means. Don't try to come on me.
It's nothing in particular.
I went to doggone one class.
Did one
Did
school,
one
one
class.
It had those words in it. No. But it means a bunch of things that are just intangible that you can't really
Reach.
You can't really
Unreachable.
reach.
It's no goal.
It's no definitive thing. It's just nothing at all. And for me, when I hear deeper connection, what I believe that's being said is just, again, intangible things that you can't really get to.
It's nothing you could touch. So obviously, yeah.
I'm saying a more practical connection in the sense that we have the same, goal with regards to relationship. We understand each other's roles. Really, like, what was it? I think it was Dave Ramsey. I'm sure he got it from somewhere. There are really only 5 things that you have to really connect on. Family, and in-laws, money, religion, sex. You connect on those 5 things.
He said sex. Dave Ramsey said sex.
Yeah.
Sex.
Very old thing. And what it does too, I was about to get to that, is it allows for them to make bad decisions in men that really, or at least justify bad decisions in men. Because if you pick a guy who has his stuff together on a level where you can't kind of run them, well, you got to do a lot of shutting the fuck up.
Ain't nobody shutting the fuck up.
Well, yeah.
Ain't nobody shutting the fuck up. Let me tell you this, Michael Perkins.
Go ahead.
First. I told someone they were I don't know why I keep doing that. So I like when I say something, like I said something, I said they were bagging up. So why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Okay, you got like something going on. Never did that before. They did it to you.
It did it to me one time.
I was doing it again. If we going in and out, Lou, tell me if is our sound going in and out or is it staying in? Are we losing sound coming back? Tell me if our sound going in and out. Let me know. Louis Samuel.
Just do it down here. Just stay down here with it. So that it's not.
Oh,
so
so
you-
that's going when that's doing it too?
Yeah. It's
Wow. Okay.
yeah. So just keep it right there when it does it. But somebody was backing up.
Somebody's backing up. And sometimes when people back up, the majority they use their backup cam.
Mhm.
But as it says when you're backing up and when you're using your backup cam, it says make sure to be looking at your surroundings. Like it say that on every backup cam, because obviously, you just don't want to use your backup cam to back up.
Mhm.
So, but when you do that, it's kind of hard to gauge where you at with the car because the bag up cam that's why they say still look at your surroundings. Anyway, I made a suggestion to say that, hey, you need to get in that mirror quicker, while you bagging up. You got to get in that mirror quicker than that because you are leaving it up to the bag up cam, and you need to get in that mirror. Now, I'm not trying to. That statement to me is just observing someone and saying that I could see a potential. Since I can see a potential hazard in the future, I'm trying to adjust your behavior. Right. To me, that's what I'm saying. And I don't, to tell you the truth, I can't even imagine how it can be any other way. Yeah. But what is this? It's like, and I know what it is, but I can't explain it. When you say something, someone doesn't want to listen, and then it's like, well, it's just the way you said it. And it's just like, well, I'm never going to win just the way you said it battle, because when you say it, you're going to always say it in a nasty, derogatory way and proceed to say that I said it like that. When I didn't say it like that. But I mean, of course you heard it like that because someone is telling you to do something and someone is trying to correct you or give you some information and you don't want to hear it. So obviously you're going to hear it in a derogatory way. Yeah. And I'm just like, well, what are we doing here? Like, what do you mean it's the way I said? Did you even hear what I said? Yeah. It's more like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the way you say it. Well, because the one reason why I don't rock with it is the way you said it. If I say, hey, bitch, come on, get this $1 million with your nappy headed ass, it's gonna be like, look at here now. I'm going to put my ponytail in, and I'm about 15 minutes away. It's traffic going on 96, so just keep my $1 million. Oh, I don't matter how I say it when I got $1 million for you. Yeah, but it matters. The tone only matters when you don't want to. It's one of those things where they get to, it's obvious deflection, but like. The way to really just don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. Well, good luck with everything. I'm gonna holla. Get on out. I'm gonna blaze on out. You let a woman fuck up a few times on her own around you. The job does itself. I know, but that's very. Like it just does it for like I don't, anytime I don't direct. I let them fuck up a few times around me, and it's like the embarrassment of fucking up around me eventually becomes a thing. What's crazy about that is that I would rather you not run into the car next to me. I mean, nigga, I would rather you not do that. I mean, I'd rather you not run into the car next to me. I'd rather you not get, wax all from the candle all over the place. I would rather you not do stuff. I'd rather you not do that neither. But if that's the way you got to learn, because ultimately, man, if she's not I'm a listen to you person, the only thing that's gonna make her do it is the experience of fucking up in front of you. That's it. It's the only thing that's gonna make her have to listen. You know what I mean? And that you can't. People change based on, traumatic experiences, small or big. They change. You don't just wake up one day and just do the right thing because you decided to just do the right thing. That's not how most people operate, So, that has to happen. You gotta let them fuck up. You gotta let them fail in front of you. Because otherwise you'll be trying to say, well, why don't you just nah? Because that's not gonna happen. I don't want why don't you just, I just want, hey, just hit that mirror more than you hitting that camera, because that camera is yeah, well, it's a delusion. It's not always what it looks to be. But I get it. I get your way. And that's why I am where I am because my way don't work. But let me tell you this.
But it's not. But that's the thing. It's not a matter of your. Not even really a woman thing. It's more of a people thing. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
people.
Period only listen based on experience. Like if you've experienced fucking up in front of somebody enough, well then you can't give the facade that you don't need no help because they've seen you mess up. You know what I'm saying? And like,
but that sounds like to me, which I don't want to do. You know, I don't want to hold nothing over nobody.
No.
I don't want to be.
It's
like,
easy. What I'm saying is that it's easier to give them a suggestion because really, I don't look up until you mess up. I really don't know whether you know what you're doing or not. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Up until you mess up.
No. Before somebody mess up, I can say that I can see you not hitting the mirrors and be like, that's gonna end bad. I don't have to see you mess up to know that's gonna end bad one day. You're not gonna get that right 100% of the time because I can see that before it happens.
I mean, I agree in that instance, but the problem is that they have been. The problem is that they have been, parking probably.
And ain't nothing happened in them 20 years.
Exactly. So you're
right.
you're trying to have it like it's just a lesson of futility. Like if you dealing with a woman that doesn't listen, just you can't tell her nothing. You talking to her ain't gonna change that, and it's just if she's worth being around. If she's worth being around, other than that, you would just really have to just let her mess up. That's the only way to really do it. Like, she's not going to listen based on just, it just makes sense to listen to this guy. Like, it has to be a respect factor there. They only operate there.
Do you feel like your lineup is better than my lineup right now on my left side? I mean, of course you got to say that, but I'm saying, what do you really feel? What about this beard line right here? Let me see. Turn yours to the side. Let me see. Turn it this way.
This
no,
way?
Like the way I'm turned. I'm turned this. No, nigga, I'm turned this way. Turn the way I'm turned. A little bit more fuller than mine. A little bit more fuller. If y'all feel like Michael's lineup profile is better than my profile, who got the best? Why are you looking at me in real life?
I'm looking at
no, you was looking at me in real life.
I don't know how you couldn't see my eyes looking here.
You looking at me right now.
I'm looking at you now. Asshole.
Hey man,
you must have said you said it that way. You was an asshole when you said it. Look at your fucking mirrors.
I didn't say it like that. I said just like I'm just telling you whose profile you think look the best.
Bitch, you gotta hit.
I'm not gonna turn to the front the rest of the show. I'm going to do the rest of the show with my profile showing.
Only the left.
Well, I don't. This side, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's the lighting, but yeah, like that's what I was working on in the gym today. I don't know. Hopefully this guy don't follow nothing we do. He's a real cool guy. I was working on the gym today, and I saw a guy. I was like, "What's up, bro? Oh, what's up, baby? How you doing?" All that. It was like, "Can you record my set?" I was like, hell yeah, I record your set. Nigga, like, what's going on? Like, So I started recording, and first when I started recording, like he kept. He was like, man, you making me laugh. I'm like, I don't know how I'm making you laugh, man. I'm just holding the camera, man. You killing me right now. Do your set so I can record it, man. I ain't did nothing but hold the camera. Like, you making me laugh. I'm like, all right, man. I just hold the camera up and I won't look at you. So he did his set. I said, man, every time I record people, I wipe off their camera first so it could be a clear recording. And the highest quality, which is 4K 60, whatever, 460. Mm-hmm. So I'm recording him. He doing it, say he did it, and he finished. You need me to do something, I'm here for you, bro. Boom, 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 boom. So I did. I started working on him and then finished up some stuff that I was working on. And he came back. Now I even though I told him anytime, I wasn't, I didn't know, I didn't mean 5 minutes later. but I'm a man of my word. So when he came back, I thought that he was coming back to
Thank you.
Well, I thought he was coming back to be like, it's another exercise I want you to get. And I was gonna get it for him. But when he came back, he was like, man. And that wasn't even my good side. I was saying because that's how so I was like, I couldn't give him what I wanted because he was true. So I was just like, oh man, it ain't a good side. What you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. I'm not about to get on the floor and get your balls or nothing. But other than that, I'll record you how you want to record. You ain't gonna spread them or nothing. I will record you on a different side. Saying he recorded me. He was like, is it any particular side? I said, no, you can just get whatever you want. Like every side is mine. Feel good all around 360. But then when we started doing this, I said, my left side. It's my left side. It's my left. It made me think about that.
Everybody got a good side, man. I assume I have a good side, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I never felt like, oh, this is my good side. But I mean, I just you gonna hear him. And he gonna act like he don't hear it. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's
Yeah.
So, but round of applause.
Round of applause.
Oh, my Jim story.
Wasn't trying to...
It's funny. I went to go get some cookies the other day. Went to go get some cookies from this place in Ferndale, Detroit Cookie Factory or something like that. Mm-hmm. Went to go get some cookies, and the guy that was in the that was putting my cookies in the bag, it was obvious that he was gay. It was obvious that he was gay because of his movements and his hair, and he had on makeup, and he was getting fucked from the back. Obvious that he was gay. Because of the words, the way that he was talking suggests that he was talking to somebody that he knew or somebody, somebody else. But he was just like, he was putting my cookies in the bag, and he was like, how was your evening? And I on and doing something. And nobody responded. So I looked up and I said, you're talking to me? like, are you talking to me? He said, yeah. Like, it's as good as it could get. I mean, I guess it's an evening, but it's like it put pressure on me. Like, I was like, it's a good evening. And he was like, well, what are your plans for the rest of the evening? And I'm like, I feel like that question is like,
it's bad assuming.
I feel like, what do you mean what I'm doing for the rest of the evening? Like, where do you get that? Wait a minute. I'm gonna eat the cookies that I bought without any homosexual activities. Like, I gotta answer like that. Like, it's not gonna be any homosexual activities. Why is we having this conversation? Just wrap my cookies up. Just wrap my cookies up, wrap them up, and ring them up.
Was you wearing this shirt?
What's wrong with this shirt?
I don't know.
What's wrong with this shirt?
Was asking.
Fabletics.
Fabletics.
What's wrong with this shirt?
I don't know.
Where are you getting at? You asked me, was I wearing this shirt? Where are you getting at?
I think that the shirt may have been the deal. It might have sealed the deal.
It's just like, it's orange. I should have said I'm gonna go rob a bank. You know, that's funny too. It's funny that you say that, Paul Game. It's funny that you say that. So I told a story about a bank being robbed, right? I told a story on here about a bank being robbed.
Yeah.
And about a guy. He came in the bank with a bomb. I was in the bank. He came in the bank with a bomb. We all stood there while he robbed the bank. This happened about, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, same MO, he robbed another bank with the same letter saying, hey, my wife got cancer. And I mean, obviously, this is I believe.
Man.
But now it's coming to you know, he really doesn't have a wife with but he got away with like $7,500, and now I mean I don't know, I don't believe $7,500 lasted him for. He did it again
For the same amount?
I don't know how much he got this time. I'm feeling like this is a good way to make money. I had no involvement in this, by the way. I had no involvement in this. But I'm just saying, like, if you could make a good amount of money and rob a bank every 4 to 5 months.
$7,500, man.
I mean, but you don't know what you're gonna get. You could hit big.
Probably not a good idea.
Well, it's not a good idea. But what if he never get caught robbing banks?
Okay, if he never gets you know, I'm saying, like, you know, like if you did a thing that made you money that was illegal and never got caught, obviously I would take the never getting caught.
I think he got this robbing bank thing on lock.
Yeah, okay.
I think he got a good plan.
I don't think he has a good plan.
It hasn't not worked. How would you say his plan is not good? It hasn't not worked.
You know, you can shoot the ball backward and go in twice.
And until it don't go in, keep shooting that motherfucker backwards. Let's run it backwards play again. Run that back again. Run that back. Hey, you know, man, I'm just.
You can bounce the ball off the wall to pass the ball in.
No, that didn't work for him.
Oh.
Not 9 times. So we saying two different things. You bringing up shit that didn't work.
That shit didn't work.
Yeah. So why that's not relevant to my story? My man getting money out here. Yo, that punk ass boy.
Yeah, it's a good plan. I mean, the risk to reward is obviously not good. Versus
he robbed 2 banks back in 2010. He's been doing it. I guess they know who he is. I don't know, but the nigga been doing this. He's
usually
a career bank robber. I don't. Basically, all was I don't need anybody. I don't need anything. It just leaves a sour taste. I don't like, especially, you know, what leaves a sour taste is when you ain't about that life. Like, you really not doing everything on your own, and you really are getting a lot of help. Why don't you just say you're getting a lot of help?
Yeah, it's the like, I think that also too, like women's baseline, you know, like modern women or thing is defiance of men. You know, it's not
it's whack.
It's whack, but
whack.
It's defiance. You know, it's not. It's competitive. It's It's, it's just, I don't know. It's just in defiance of men. Like, so our women in promiscuity, typically their clapback is, well, men can do it. And it's just like, well, that would suggest that you don't even really want to do it. You're just saying because men do it, you should be able to, not even understanding that the reason that a man would be promiscuous is not because women do it. It would be because he wants to have a lot of sex with a lot of women.
But that's why they do it. Shit.
But the thing, do they really?
Yeah, they want to do that. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll do this for you. I'll ask this question because I don't believe that inherently they want the volume of dudes. I think they want sex with the best dude that they can get. But if they can continue to do that, that they're not necessarily like, they want the sex part, the volume of penises. I don't think they want that. Like how many penises? Like, oh, if I got to go through 50 penises to figure it. No, I don't think they want that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that some women do, and I think that you're wrong, and I don't appreciate you saying that.
What?
No, I'm just talking with you.
Well,
some women just like a lot of volume.
Well, I'll do this
Disgusting,
for you.
but-
Would it make sense that they've already made that decision and they can't kind of take it back? Like, for example, if you're a person who has no ability to, has no marketable skills to make even hundreds of thousands of dollars, let alone millions, would it be better for you to believe that money isn't everything? You know what I'm saying? Or money doesn't make you happy? Or would it be better for you? It makes your situation better. It can buy you freedom, which buys you happiness.
It would be the first one.
Right, exactly. So do you think that these women are going, one or two partners or whatever? And I'm saying that's probably not true, but they're at whatever they started and they got like one or two partners and they're saying, okay, I want 50 dicks. Or are they like doing the thing and then they look up and it's just like, well, I'm here already. I think it's the latter.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
Yeah,
that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Which doesn't really say that they want to do it. It's just saying that they're doing it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because women aren't, like, again, if they could find the guy they wanted the first time, I just think that they would just be there until they were unhappy, of which, which is finding a new dude that they actually want.
Yeah. I'm I don't know. I'm in the ocean with us and with in my Keith Sweat mode.
Tell them you love them.
Keith Sweat mode. I want to, like, can we get a new keep sweating, but other than that, I don't have anything else.
Nah. I don't really have anything. Just whatever. That ain't new. It's not new. It's a baseline defiance. It's a Jedi mind trick. And dudes are still falling for apparently. I would just, again, women say that, don't be an asshole, don't be a tough guy, don't be do what they do, man. If she's worth being around, eventually she'll figure it out. But if she's not worth being
in and out now. I like to go out on the in and out. I like to go out on the in and in. I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff for you. Their arms the other day. Look, now who forearms look better?
Whose forearm look better?
Yours hairy. I
And
ain't got no hair on.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the strength. I'm talking about the strength. You know what I'm saying? See, you could tell I use my left hand.
Nasty bastard.
That's not nasty. You don't love yourself, and that shows. I love myself. I love myself. You can tell you don't love yourself. Put it up, get it up. Don't be afraid. So let the people see you don't love yourself. Look at all this love coursing through my. Not loving yourself more, man.
That's I don't.
It's not nasty.
It's not. It's not.
Masturbation is not nasty.
Hold on. Masturbation is not nasty.
Okay, well then that's what I'm saying.
Being live on the podcast and saying that you do it
It's
gotta be something.
It's not nothing. You could say I'm a regular person if I say
You're a regular person. You're a regular person.
masturbation, ladies and gentlemen.
What
I do in my spare time when nobody is looking. But I mean, if you want to look. Man, that shit.